YouTube. This is the girl who lived 1983. This is my first video. I tried to make this video about 20 times, so I hope this time works because I'm tired of trying to make the first video. But I just want to introduce myself to the community. My real name is Michelle. I am a grad student in Chicago, and this blog will be chronicling my weight loss surgery journey, and living with dyslexia. When I started grad school a couple of months ago, I was diagnosed with having dyslexia and dysgraphia. And it's kind of weird because I graduated from college and high school, made pretty decent grades, but it's always been something wrong. And trying kind of finding out later in life, it's kind of hard for me. So this blog will be about that too. So I want to explain my weight loss journey. Hopefully the camera is paying attention to my face. But yeah. So I always been the fat kid, like my whole life. I was 8 years old on a grapefruit diet because I was the fattest person in my family. I was a fat baby. My grandma used to joke, like when I was 6 months, I was eating like mashed potatoes from KFC. And at first people thought it was cute, and when the fat kept getting fatter and fatter and fatter, you know, yeah, she put me on a diet because like people in my family start off small and then they get bigger. So yeah. So I was a fat kid. Everyone picked on me. I didn't have friends. Well, I didn't have my first friend until I was like in the sixth grade, and that was my only friend until I was like in 11th grade. And so I really didn't have that many friends. People talked about me because I was like fat, and they made my life terrible. The kids were bad as hell. You know, kids are evil. But anyways, um, so I've been on a diet my whole life, and my choosing to have weight loss surgery comes from a decision based on the fact that when I was 22 years old, my mother died from a massive heart attack, and she was around 450 pounds. So I'm not close to that, but I weigh the size of two Tonka trucks. Not really. I'm just not really comfortable with airing my size on YouTube just yet. For some people in the weight loss community, I have emailed you and told you my size. So yeah. Shout out to everyone who made a video, who's post op. Man, you guys are so amazing. You're so courageous and like wonderful people. I've never seen or met anyone as brave as some of you guys. So I started off this journey in September. I thought about getting the lap band surgery, so I went to our doctor, and my school insurance covers the procedure, but it doesn't cover the pre-op test. The pre-op test, I said that right. So it's like if you have insurance, you know that those tests are very, very expensive. So what I did was I started looking into clinical research, especially they had like different studies dealing with sleep apnea and obesity. So I signed up for one at University of Chicago. Turned out I don't have sleep apnea, thank God, or high cholesterol, or thyroid problem, or blood pressure, or diabetes. I'm not even pre-diabetic, which is a blessing because of my size. But I do have like acid reflux and arthritis, joint pain, but that could be because I live in the ice box now. That is Chicago. I'm from Texas originally. Yay, Tejas. Come horns. Sorry about that. I'm from Texas, but I moved to Chicago to go to grad school. Yeah. I want to be an activist one day, a human rights activist one day, hopefully. So I started that, and when I was doing this process, I started talking to a lot of people, doctors, nurses, and they were like, the lap band is great. It's one of the surgery that help you in the long run. So I was like, yeah. And when I was talking to the doctor, he was like, with your body index, the Tonka truck, um, you might not be eligible. You might not qualify for the lap band. So he was like, maybe you should think about the other surgeries, the DS or the Roux and Y. And I was like, what are you saying to me? Um, but it's funny that he said that because I remember 2 years ago I was coming back from North Carolina, and I was on a plane, and this lady, she was so kind. She was helping me with the seat extension, and if you're fat and you fly, you know that you have to get that extra seat belt because the little small seat don't have enough room for your hips. Yeah. Airlines, get bigger seats, please. Anyway, she was helping me, and she was like, "Girl, I used to be your size," and she looked it good, and I was like, she's like, "I had a gastric bypass," and she was really cool and funny, and she was telling me, "You need to look into the surgery," and I was like, "Oh, okay," but I didn't have insurance at the time. And then one of my guy friends, we were walking home, he was like, "Michelle, my sister had a weight loss surgery. Maybe you should look into it too," and I was like, "Oh, what are you saying to me? You trying to call me fat, what?" And I guess he was, but anyways, so he told me about that, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then this summer, my aunt was like, have you ever thought about having the surgery? And I was like, you know, no, yes, no, yes. So I started watching YouTube and looking at people's videos. Um, Sky Moon 1982 is one of the first videos I saw, and I was like, man, I don't know what she had, but whatever she had, I need to get. So I started thinking about it. I went to school. Anyway, long story short, December the 18th, after I talked to the doctor, I started researching the DS surgery, and thinking about the longevity of weight loss and how in my past I've lost weight and gained weight, lost weight and gained weight, until the point where I get tired of trying and tired of going to the gym because it's always a roller coaster ride with my weight. So I started talking to the doctor. I went to the University of Chicago Bariatric Center and made an appointment. I had to go to the seminar because like you kind of starting all over because I had to, excuse me, because I had to switch hospitals. So, but I have all my pre-op tests done, so that should cut off some of my time. Hopefully, I have the surgery by March or April, but you never know because I've called my insurance and they, in my policy, there's no like preconditions as long as I'm classified as morbidly obese. But we shall see because insurance company sucks. But yeah, that's my journey so far. I've been trying to make this video for a while, and if it doesn't work, who knows? But the thing that I want to say is like I watch a lot of people's videos, and y'all guys are very informative, and it helped me out a lot because I do a lot of research anyway. But like the personal stories and living with it, sees the difference between the theory of what weight loss surgery can do and help you, and like the people who actually get it and how you put into practice, how you just put your lives out there, and like how this is not just a physical thing but it's a psychological thing too. And I know some people like weight loss surgery is the easiest way out, but you don't have to live in my body. And for those who will say that, but you don't have to live in my body, man. I live in Chicago. Now, one, Chicago is an icebox. Two, Chicago is the home of the stairs. And when you weigh as much as I do, and you have to climb those stairs, and every time you stop, you feel like you're dying, that would be a different story. So to have this is a very, very hard decision. It's a very hard decision for me to make. It's a very important decision for me to make, and to say, I'm 26 years old. If I don't do something about my weight now, I am gonna die. And that is very extreme because yes, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a heart attack one day because my heart gonna be like, fuck it. Oh, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I'm sorry, but that's what it's what I'm gonna say. And so I'm sorry. I hope I can edit that part. But anyways, thank you, and for everyone who subscribes to my page, thank you. I'm so blessed to be a part of this journey. I'm sure this is gonna be like a roller coaster ride, but I'm ready. Let's rock. Let's do this. And I really hope I can edit that a few part. But God bless y'all, and y'all be hearing from me again.